Hi everyone and welcome. In this art tutorial, we are going to paint a quick and easy Christmas tree. Let's get started. I'm going to start by lightly sketching in my tree. Try to keep your lines nice and light so that the paint will cover them up. Now I'm adding in the decorations. And then I'm going to add in a few dabs of snow where there is snow piled up on the branches. So all of these little areas I'm going to paint around. I'm going to leave them white so I can go back in later and add the color. And some snow right down the middle there. Now I've mixed together a light green. It is Prussian blue and yellow mixed together. I'm adding in a few branches, just give this tree a little bit more structure and shape. And then I'm going to go in and carefully painting around the dabs of snow and the decorations. I'm just going to go ahead and fill in the rest of this tree with this light green color. Make sure to keep your strokes nice and loose. And don't worry about the color being a little bit uneven. We're going to go back in and layer and add a lot more color to it. All right, now I've mixed together a middle green. It is yellow mixed with Prussian blue again. I could even add in a little dab of black if I wanted it to darken it up. So I'm going back in some areas and just adding middle green. So not covering up all of this yellow color, just going in a few areas. I'm thinking about the undersides of the branches or some of the darker areas. I can add in a few more branches if I like. And again, making sure to go around the little dabs of white snow and around my decorations. Now I'm going in with a dark green. This is Prussian blue, just a tiny dab of the yellow and some black for a nice dark green. And so going in, hitting all these shadowy areas, maybe a few branches hanging down in the back, maybe a few scraggly little twigs sticking out here and there. On the undersides of branches, maybe under some of those piles of snow. You can see we're starting to get some nice contrast. Yeah, just a few more little areas here and there. And so again, this dark color, I'm not just going over the middle green area, I'm going over some of the light green areas as well to get lots of color. Notice I've only used 3 colors basically, but you can see the wide range of color that I'm getting on this tree because of the layering I've done. After the tree is completely dry, you can go back in and add a little bit of shadow here in the front and then work on the ornaments. So to add the shadow, I'm first painting in with clean water, then adding just a little bit of cerulean blue down here in the front. It gives me just a really nice kind of soft snowy shadow. I'm going to start with crimson and just go around the outside of the ornaments with the paint. And then I'm going to go back in later and drag that paint out a little bit for a nice gradient. Okay, wipe off the extra paint and now drag that paint into the middle, but still leaving a nice little white highlight in the middle. Now I'm going to repeat, but this time with some orange. Painting around the outside of the light. And then drawing the color back into the middle. And just adding a little bit more of the orange paint. And finally, I'm going to use this ultramarine blue to add in a nice bright blue ornament. And again, just adding a little bit of the paint around and then going back in and dragging the color around to the rest of the ornament. That's all there is to it. Please leave any questions or comments at artlooklearn.com, and thanks for watching.